I see you just drop this shit. Sorry, y'all. I apologize. Sorry. I got a new setup here, so trying to get my stuff set up. Sorry. I apologize, but this is the cost of being live. um Let me see. Let me make sure my levels are up. Make sure y'all can hear me good. Get this set up. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I do deeply apologize, but I got a new setup here and I'm just trying to make it do what it do. Anyway, so what's up, everybody? It is I, the infamous Kiki, and we're gonna make sure that I'm going live. This is live. And I'm just gonna check my levels, check my video, make sure that I have sound. Make sure that I have sound. Make sure. Hear me echo in background. Okay, so we do have sound. I am live and in person. Hi, I'm the infamous Kiki. Welcome to my channel. I did go see Black Adam. So everybody wondering about that. I haven't done that. But welcome to my channel where I watch shows with you fine, lovely people. I watch shows. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video. We're watching Love During Lockup Season 2. I watched Season 1 last year. You can go and look at my playlist and you will see all my videos from the first season. I am sick. If you guys have not noticed my voice, I apologize ahead of time. I'm going to be coughing. I am sick. This is the first time I've actually sat up and did anything. I was supposed to do a review of Black Adam because I saw that on Tuesday. Yesterday, I spent all day in bed. I do not have COVID. I have the flu. My son had the flu. He got it from school. And then he in turn spread it to his sister, spread it to me, and now my mom has it. So if you hear my voice sounding nasally, I am very, very sick, like sick. But I still decided to come live and do this video for y'all because I feel like I'm gonna watch the show anyway. So I must get up. I got some food in me because I haven't been able to really eat in the past couple of days. So I'm finally able to actually hold down some food. But like I said, you'll see me blowing my nose. You'll see me drinking some cough syrup. Just I'm fixing to do right now, live drinking that syrup because your girl is not good. So, but I'm here. My back is hurting really bad. Anytime I get sick, I have inflammation all over my body, and the back is the worst. Hello, Dustin, my friend Dustin. Anybody else that's here? I don't know how many people are going to be here live, but everybody usually watches this. They watch it on a rewatch after it's live. So welcome to everybody. If you would like to support me and my channel, please look in the description box where you'll have 2 links to my Etsy shop, and you get 20% off using the code CARD20. This is not a promotion. This is not a sponsor. This is just what I do for a living. Well, besides having a real job, being a mother, being an accountant, I own 2 Etsy shops. One is jewelry, one is bath and beauty. If you'd like to support this channel, besides liking the video and subscribing, which I love it, because I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, then my channel will actually be monetized. And I have my cat over here. Everybody calls him a mama's cat because whenever mama's sick, Kitty shows up. This is Buttons. He's looking over there because I have some chicken nuggets on the couch over there, and he keeps looking at it. But this is the mama's cat. He's always mama's sick, and I fell asleep and left my bedroom door open, and he was laying next to me, curled up, looking at me like, "Are you okay?" But yeah, that's Buttons. He's here for the live. He's here for the foolishness and the fuckery today. Thank you, Dustin. He said, I hope you get to feeling better. I may have to jump off camera for a little bit if I have a coughing fit or something. That's my level of dedication to you all out there. Like, if my cat decides he wants to go over here and get these chicken nuggets, because he's looking at these nuggets like, no, kitty. No. I'm going to kick you out. I may have to kick him out because I ain't going to be mad at him, you know. He smells chicken. He likes it, but I may have to grab that. I may have to grab the bag of chicken nuggets. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab it before my cat gets it. Let me see if I can reach. Now I can't get back up. Oh, yeah. Bam! Y'all see that? I was like Spider-Man and shit. I was Spider-Man. Anyway, I had to get these nuggets because his cat, he was looking at them. And I'm like, I don't want him to try to go in here and try to eat these nuggets. I haven't ate nothing in like 2-3 days. Okay, so like I said, my son is sick. My son been sick since Saturday. He's okay. He's fine. He gone back to school yesterday. He still got a little cough. I have a history of respiratory issues. So I guess before I get started, I guess to say my PSA and my life lesson for today is y'all please be respectful and mindful of other people's health issues. I am highly vaccinated. I get a flu shot every year. If I didn't get a flu shot, I'd probably be in the hospital. I had RSV, which is a respiratory illness as a child. I've had pneumonia 6 times. I'm having a hard time breathing now because every time I get sick, it goes straight to my chest. I'm very paranoid about getting that 19. I know my sister-in-law had it. Probably everybody I know has had it except for my household. We have not had the pandemic strike my household. I've had 5 family members pass away due to this horrible pandemic. These past couple of years has not been good. Like I said, my mom has COPD. My son is asthmatic. I have a history of respiratory issues. So if I would ever get COVID, it would probably just wreak havoc on my system. I'd probably be hospitalized. I've been hospitalized over the flu many times. So I would just say to everybody, please be mindful of people's health issues because, again, this flu season, from what I'm hearing around the schools, I don't know about where you guys are at, but in Texas, this flu season is coming early and it's hitting people hard. There is some kind of weird stomach virus going around at the kids' schools. There's some weird flu, really, really devastating flu, hard-hitting flu strain that they didn't get in the flu vaccine because me and my son both have been vaccinated with the flu. But the flu vaccine doesn't stop you from getting the flu. It just lessens your symptoms or protects you from getting it as easily. But apparently this strain, what we read on the news is this particular strain of flu wasn't included in a lot of the early flu vaccines. And we got our flu vaccine pretty early, like in July. So I guess if you go out and get your flu shot, this new strain of flu is going to be included in there. But the people who got it before wasn't. And this is not fun, y'all. This is not my idea of fun, y'all, like at all. I'm coughing. I had a fever. I had chills. I couldn't hold down food. I've been just vomiting. Like, I know y'all don't want to hear all this, but it is what it is. But I would tell people to be please be respectful of people's health. Some of y'all can get sick and get over it in a week or 4 days or 5 days or 10 days and be fine. I'm sick literally for a month. And I mean, when I say a month, I mean a month of not eating, a month of not sleeping, a month of coughing. So just imagine just let it sink in of you coughing for a whole month, because that is my reality. My reality isn't like, oh, I have this bomb-ass immune system. My immune system is trash. It's absolute positively trash. Why is it trash? I work out. I eat right. I'm a healthy person. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do any kind of drugs or anything. None of that. Just genetically luck of the draw. I have 2 parents who are genetically predisposed to asthma and COPD, and I don't have asthma, but for some reason I have a susceptibility to chest infections. So that's the reason why I try to keep my health as healthy as possible. It's the reason why I stay vaxxed. It's the reason why I get sick. I have to have a steroid shot. I know I'm going to end up being on an inhaler at some point because my breathing is going to decrease. Like, I already know I go to the doctor and I'm like telling him what's going to happen. I'm like, okay, first of all, I'm like, I need a steroid shot. Z-Pak isn't going to work. I already know all the medicines. I'm like, I need this kind of inhaler. all this stuff. Like I already know what the drill is because I've been dealing with this since I was a child. I've had a childhood history. Before the pandemic hit, I was literally sick every 4 to 6 months. I was sick with some sort of cold because I'm able to work at home, because my kids take more precautions, because we're more dogmatic about washing our hands. I carry hand sanitizer with me everywhere. We wear a mask everywhere. I get sick once a year. I'll take my once a year. But before the pandemic, I was sick literally every 4 months. I was sick. I was sick. Like I've had pneumonia 6 times. So again, I go through it. I've had so many hospitalizations and had to be on breathing machines and come home with breathing machines that it's not even funny. So I just tell people, really be mindful of people's health issues. When you see people I'm extra paranoid. Like when I have to go in the office, I'm extra paranoid. Like I got a mask, I got gloves, I'll put a hoodie on, and I look like I'm 8 Mile up in it. People think I'm crazy, but I'm like, if I'm sitting here sick, are you gonna come take care of me? No, you're not. If I'm sick, when you see me, you see my whole family. I tell people this all the time. I have 2 kids and a mother and a business, 2 online businesses to take care of, and I work. I don't have brothers or sisters and this huge support system. So if I go down for the count, I'm dragging my kids and my mom down with me. Like I have a household to run. I have a house to clean. I have things to do. I have laundry to do. I have things, and my mother is there to help. But now she's sick. So I'm sick, she's sick, my kids are well, but they still need to be taken care of. My kids still have to eat. They still have to go to school. Somebody has to take them to school. They have events and things that they have to do. So it's like I don't live in a vacuum, or I don't live in this space where I have all these people to come help me. Halloween's coming up. My kids would like to go trick-or-treating. I'm trying to get myself well enough to where I can take them trick-or-treating. I work elections. I'm an election worker. So there's an election coming up. Early voting is going on right now in our state. I could be working. I can't even do that because I'm sick. I'm homesick. I have a business to run. There are so many things that I have to take precautions to where I don't want my customers to be sick. So I have to either get somebody to come and help me, like I try to get my sister-in-law, somebody to come and help me and fill my orders. I don't want to cough all over my orders. There's certain things that I make that I can't contaminate. I can't be sick and cough when I'm making hair care products or face products. I can't risk that. So again, I'm a business owner, but I make things myself. I package and label most of my stuff myself. Now for my jewelry business, a little easier, but I'm just telling people to explain to people that this is what I have to go through. Some of y'all have these huge support systems and some of us do not. I do not. So I can't afford to be sick. I can't afford emotionally, mentally, physically, logistically, financially to be sick. This is the busiest time of the year for my businesses. This is the busiest time of the year for me at my regular accounting job, where it's the end of the year. We're closing the books down. We're cleaning up our records at the end of the year. I can't do that if I'm sitting in bed, shivering in a corner, sweating all over my pillow. I can't do that. So I have a YouTube channel. So again, I tell people, it may be easy for you to be sick. It may be convenient for you to be sick. You may have husbands, brothers, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins, this huge circle of friends. I don't have that. So yes, I have extra paranoid when it comes for me dealing with people. My kids are very aware of them going to school, knowing, they're kids, so they do the best that they can, but they're very aware and kind of paranoid. And people start coughing around them. My kids start looking like, get away. They kind of had this attitude of like, you coughing around me, get away. Because if my mom gets sick, she's going to be sick a long time. And then we can't go places. We can't do anything. This is going to affect the bag. This is going to affect how she can take care. Like, my kids are very aware of that. Because again, their mama is all I got. My husband passed away. Me and my mom is all my kids really have. Something would happen to both of us. I don't know what would happen to my children. I don't know where they would end up. Like, to be honest with you, I don't know who would take care of them. This is a frightening, scary thought for me. And like I said, not everybody has those thoughts because they have people. But I mean, my kids, they don't really have a huge extended family. Like, I guess, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, this is thoughts. I try not to think about it too much. So, but when I become sick, it really starts sinking into me that, like, it's either sink or swim time. I mean, I have grocery orders that I need to make. I have a sick cat. My cat that I showed you, he's a sick cat. So he needs medication. I have to go to the vet this weekend to pick up his. Not getting flu, cold, pneumonia, COVID. I don't want none of it. I keep people over there. I'm like, I don't shake hands. I don't hug people. I'm like, sorry, people get offended. But I'll be like, look, again, if I get sick, and are you going to come take care of me? Strange person? No, you're not. Like, if I get sick, are you going to be there to help fulfill my? No, it's just me. So that's why, I tell people that your health is your wealth. And like, you have to take care of it, especially when you have lots of responsibilities and lots of things going on, whether they're monetary or whether they're people in your life. You have to do what's right for you, and don't let social media, don't let family and friends tell you what is not good for you. Because, like, again, I've had people try it, and I'm like, I've had people say all kinds of crazy shit to me. And I'm just like, okay, I know COVID exists because I have 5 dead family members. So I had friends who've had it and survived and been fine. I know I get a cold and I'm not fine. Right now, I'm not fine. My throat is burning. I feel faint. That's okay. But I'm going to do me. So just a word to wise everybody. Your health is your wealth. And it's just good for you to keep that in mind, that, everybody has their own life situation, and to be mindful and respect that, because, again, not everybody has backups and people there to help them. Like I said, if I would fall today or tomorrow and my mom, so God forbid something would happen to her, my kids would be out here by themselves. So again, it is very important, tantamount to me, for me to protect my health at all costs. So whatever that means, if I got to go on a keto diet and work out 5 days a week and not eat sugar and not eat salt, then, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because, I have little ones to take. I have like I said, my kids are under the age of 12. So they not teenagers. They not self-sufficient. Their mama sitting up here in bed. This is not helping them. Mom, what about laundry? Mom, what about dinner? Mom, what about school tomorrow? Mom, I need help with homework. I'm only one person, but I'm is all they got. So, I just tell people, if you have people in your life and you have a big social circle and big familial circle, you're blessed to have that. Because, again, little old me in Texas, I ain't got all that. I got a 45. I got a gun permit, some guns. I got, I got protection. But, it's like when I'm talking about protection, I'm talking about like social circle protection. I can handle myself, but I'm just talking about, like, socially speaking, I don't, have that level of backup. So, but if you do have it, you're blessed, and you should be happy that you have it, and thank God every day that you have people to call upon, just in case you want something to eat. Like right now, I wanted something to eat. I had to get in the car and put some clothes on and drive myself. Like, there's DoorDash and Uber Eats is okay. It was gonna cost me like $30, and I'm like, okay, I don't even want $30 worth of food. I don't even need that much food. I just wanted a few chicken nuggets and some apple pies I should be eating. I can share with my cat. That's it. But we're gonna get to this. Sorry to get off on a tangent, y'all, but we are here to watch Love After Lockup or Love During Lockup. I don't know how they be naming these shows, whatever. Y'all see me eating chicken nuggets. Y'all see me standing up here. This is my screen. You see me looking down here. This is the chat. Like I said, if you come in here, please make sure you like the video so it'll get more people to see my video. So I'll get more viewing hours. I did have some dip. I don't know where it's at. Anyway, like I said, I got blue cheese, my fish over there. He'll swim to the top and look. I got Kitty, my cat Buttons, who's a mama's cat, who just wants a piece of chicken. Here, Here, Key. He just wants a piece of chicken. That's all. And so we're gonna watch this episode. We're gonna start. They're doing a recap.
You want to do me in the mail truck? I want to do my ginger drive. Melissa should get her head out of her ass.
I think Melissa's thrown off though, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think Melissa thrown. She thrown. And Ty and Hottie, this whole situation seems fake to me. Like it just seems very set up. It seems very fake.
I have a ring here for Boston too.
But everybody else I find interesting. But Ty and Hottie, God knows Ty. Like I said, last season Ty was watching my videos. But I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, boo. It just seems very scripted. But all the rest of the people seem real and interesting.
So you're gonna get married in prison. Yeah.
And these people just seem like children to me. I'm just like, are y'all kids?
His family doesn't know.
So we're gonna fast forward to that. So we're gonna start out with Justine again, who is secretly trying to marry her boyfriend, but then she ain't told nobody that they're getting married. They think it's just another prison visit. It's not.
I just hope tonight goes well.
And he's in jail because he was a hoe. And from what I read, but what I saw, and according to Amber, Mike, it ain't his first time being in prison before. He's been in prison several times for selling drugs.
He's been there for just about 6 years now.
He's been there 6 years.
His family doesn't know about the wedding. You know, they
So,
think that we're gonna go.
and apparently Michael has like 4 kids, and like him and his ex-girlfriend, or baby mama, or whatever. Apparently they went to prison together at the same time because they were selling drugs together. So that's just a little background.
Kylie, right there is fine.
And so now she's at a dinner, and Justine has 2 sons and a daughter.
Sure, can't wait to be there. Like that's not realistic. I'm just thankful for you speak. You know. Hey guys.
And so here comes Michael's mother and Michael's sister. Oh, that's Michael's sister. And his kids. I just don't know how to. I don't know how people do it. I'm gonna put it on pause for a second. Why? I don't know how people can do it. I have family members who are in prison, right? But it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? I've had cousins that are in prison, brothers that are in prison, right? So I'm not speaking out of a place where I don't know where these people. My exes were in prison, okay? I don't understand how somebody has somebody go to prison this many times for no matter what it is, whether it's drug dealing or whatever. But and then you still honor this person like they didn't did something. Like what? Like I'm confused. Like my brothers went to prison. I was like, y'all, you dumbasses. What you do that for? Well, you know, sis, blah blah blah. Okay. but some of these people, they kids go to prison, or their relatives go to prison, and they act like they're a martyr or some shit. Like the motherfuckers going to prison for trying to like stop the government or something. Like they're political prisoners. He's not a political prisoner, huh? He's a dope dealer, sweetie. He's a dope dealer. How do you sit at a dinner with the family? Like I said, we don't see everything that's going on in this show. We don't see everything that's going on behind closed doors of the conversations that these people have had. It's commercial time. But I'm just curious as to how you have your son go to prison and you're just like, oh, that's good? I mean, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good.
I'm standing up.
And so they there and they got him on speakerphone.
So
you know.
Anything that you want to say first before I start?
Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. I just want to let everyone know that
Oh, now he's telling them that them and Justine are getting married tomorrow. And the mom is like, what? The sister's like, what?
I didn't know that.
They didn't know that.
So he getting married tomorrow. Yeah.
Wow. The mom, she's having a hard time. She's okay. She need a second. The mom is not happy with that. I wouldn't be happy with that either. Okay, Buffalo, New York. Here we talk about Ty.
I can admit that I am still talking to other inmates.
Ty and Hottie. And Ty is still talking to other inmates, which again, I'm not mad at her. And I don't blame her. Because I wouldn't be just talking to Hottie, even though Hottie gave her a ring. And I don't even know if that ring is even real or not, but okay. She like, hey girl. She's showing, Ty is showing her friend. That couldn't be my friend. I'm telling you. I'm too outspoken to be that kind of friend. I'm like, girl, you better not marry that fool in prison. Girl, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, that would be my attitude. And them going to these bridal shops. I'm so tired. Like, WeTV, this is like a trope now. Like, this going to the bridal shop is a trope. I'm so sick of these people picking up wearing the bridal dresses. And can we do something else? I mean, it's just like, this is tired.
But the dream wedding that I've wanted my whole entire life
tired
would be at a mansion.
Right, Kitty. Even Kitty says tired. Kitty right here, he said tired.
But
Kitty said you better try to give me some them damn chicken nuggets. Yes. But I'm so tired. It's talking about the wedding gonna take place in the cafeteria. Girl, what?
I actually do like the idea of a black dress. I was considering. So I can try this one. Okay.
I love the idea of a black wedding dress. Me and Ty is like high five. If I would get married, it would be in a red dress or a black dress. It wouldn't be in a white dress.
Do you guys have a time frame on when this is? As soon as possible.
Because the white is just so tired to me.
I'm suspecting it'll be within the next 30 days. Okay. Yeah.
Within the next 30 days.
I am so excited. Are you seriously thinking?
Damn, like I'm thinking that it's gonna be like a year from now, next 30 days.
It's gonna make it more real. Like that's why you're rushing like 30 days.
The next 30 days.
I just feel like it does not take a whole day to recognize sunshine.
Okay, girl. She's some bad acting up in here.
Well, we have to think about it. I don't need to think about it. I don't need to ponder. Okay.
Some bad acting. It doesn't need all day for me to determine sunshine. You talking to other people in prison. Why would you want to get married to somebody and then you talking to other? Okay. Okay, WeTV. If you make, I love the black dress.
Okay, Morticia.
That dress is not cute. That dress does not fit her at all.
Are you crying? No, I'm just kidding. Oh
Lord, now she's crying. What is she crying for? What is happening?
What are you crying for? There's nothing wrong there.
Oh, she said her arms look humongous. Well, girl, get a dress with some. She's crying because she says her arms look humongous. Girl, what?
Hello. What's up? What's up?
It said BB Todd's number 2 boyfriend. WeTV, y'all messy. Oh, sorry, y'all. Ugh, I'm telling you. It's real. Oh my God. What you crying for? I don't know, old stuff, girl. Okay. So there's BB.
That's just my friend.
She said that's just my friend.
Because you're like having second thoughts.
Girl, that's just my friend.
This isn't how I want to look on my wedding day.
That dress does not fit her at all. It looks terrible. I mean, it's.
Try the next dress.
I mean, it's black and it's pretty, but it doesn't have to be sleeveless, ladies. You can get a dress with sleeves.
She does have to be having second thoughts.
Yeah, she's having second thoughts.
Regret.
I think she's having regrets and second thoughts. I agree, Mama.
Michael's has more of this.
But that dress was not
Fun.
her. It was not her. It was not hidden. The dress looked ill-fitting, bad. The dress was just not cool. Okay, that looks a lot better.
Yeah.
I like it.
Here, let's get you out performing.
Oh, I like it.
You're still crying. Why?
And she's still crying. Girl, why?
Like, you don't have to do it at all. Like, wear the dress, none of it. And just because you want to get married in 30 days doesn't mean you have to. Like,
Yeah, like
we get to spend together as husband and wife. But you don't really get to spend it.
yeah, you don't really get to spend how long again, I'm still confused. How long is Heidi supposed to be in prison? Because I thought he's supposed to be in prison like the next 14 years or some shit. Maybe I heard something wrong.
It's heartbreaking that my friends do not understand my relationship.
Oops.
This is my decision.
Turn my
and
volume down.
This is what makes me happy. Like,
Oh girl. This is makes her happy. Just to get married? I don't understand these people.
I deserve it.
Who is like, I deserve this and I want to get married. And then they'll rush to get married and the marriage end up failing. I'm like, why are we such in a hurry to get
for having a relationship with an inmate? Y'all haven't even had sex. If he's wanting to wild out when he gets out, you're gonna get tired of that.
Okay, so now we get into somebody else who wasn't on there last week. They're thinking that Michael may be catfishing her. How can he catfish her when I think she's seen him on video, I think. I mean, she hasn't met him in person. Anyway, Jacksonville, Florida.
Wait for me. You got one job.
So this is somebody new. I didn't see her. Jessica and Dustin. Okay, she's a nurse. Dustin is 27. Jessica's like 44. And she's a prison nurse.
Yeah, totally good. I'm that girl that everybody wants around. Like, I am that fun factor, always the life of the party. Tell me not to do something, and I'm the girl that's gonna.
Okay, girl, you 44.
I'm glad we got it.
Okay, the idea that she called herself a frat boy with tits that's not a compliment. Now it's different if you 24 and you're a frat boy with tits. Okay, girl, let's get the party started. But you 44.
So I've been across the spectrum. All-time best story. Ready to go.
And then you supposed to be.
When the officer got sick, and the entire camp was laying on the back of the stretcher. The best though was the guy that called me a bitch. He's still there. Yeah, but he killed like 7 people, I think. And I was like, dude, I probably should be nice to that guy. You know, you worked in the jail.
Yeah.
You've seen how many people reoffend.
Okay, she was a jail
Are you
nurse.
sure about this? Yeah.
So she's telling her that you see how people reoffend. Like, why would you want to be?
We're being honest. The love life has not been the greatest. My love life. I was
Oh,
married for 15 years to my first husband.
oh, she's married
My
15
second
years.
marriage only lasted 9 months. It ended
Second
with
marriage.
him sleeping with a mutual friend of ours.
Oh.
So probably should.
Second marriage ended with the dude sleeping with a friend of hers.
Not the thing.
So
And never, ever did I think I would be attracted to an inmate. But I met Dustin at a facility that I worked at. as a
bye,
nurse. I
girl.
was on med pass one day. He was playing cards at a table. He turned around, looked at me, and I just
This is
felt
honey.
something amazing.
First time I saw her, I was lost for words. Thought she had been in person. She was looking at me.
Dustin and I have about a 16-year age difference. I've been told I'm male by numerous people, and you can't get any more milky than this. You shared that he is
Scared.
locked down literally 23 hours a day. But they have it out for him, though, because of me. You can get a lot of trouble for having.
Yeah, you can get fired for dating an
I
inmate.
didn't know if he liked me. I kind of just took a chance.
Yeah, you can
decided
get-
to pursue possibly having a relationship with Dustin. But now we've been together for about 5 months.
5 months. So you willing to lose your career?
When I decided to move to another nursing job, I applied for visitation. And DOC, I think, hates me because I worked for the prison system.
Yeah, they don't like.
DOC is purposely not approving.
So she applied for visitation. So she thinks the Department of Corrections is not approving her because she used to work in the prison. Let me put it on pause. Let me tell you something right now from personal experience. I know for a fact, because I know somebody who went through this. I know somebody used to work as a guard in a prison. She started fucking around with this dude that was in prison, and she left her profession, and then tried to go get it like she did, try to get visitation, go see it, and the DOC wouldn't approve it because they do not look upon, even if you don't even work there no more, if you used to work in the Department of Corrections as a counselor, a nurse, a guard, whatever, whatever, even if you volunteer. I know people that have been like, in the prison ministry that have volunteered and started talking to an inmate. They'll deny it because it sets a bad precedence. They don't like people coming in there trying to talk to inmates, period. So yes, they won't approve your visitation if you used to work in the Department of Corrections, whether it's a volunteer or a work basis. She been talking to dude for 5 months. And he 27 years old. Honey, he's a child. He wants to go out and party.
Yeah. You're going from not living together, not talking to each other. And
yeah, they barely even talk to each other. She don't even get to visit him.
If he's
oh, you ain't gonna fool him? Heck no.
When you get tired of that, you've got kids. I mean, I know Bailey's concerned. Kind of like,
these women are crazy. Like these women are doing. I mean, dating a 27-year-old is hard enough, much less an incarcerated one. And he looked like a straight up hood booger. So I'm just like, girl, he looked like a straight hood booger. H. Caballero. Am I saying it right? H. Caballero. You were on Gio's show, I remember. And she has a daughter? It's a gorgeous daughter.
I think Bailey is in shock, but she definitely.
She said her daughter's in shock. Yes, you actually did. I got it right. What? And she has a gorgeous daughter. And it's like, what kind of example are you setting for your 17, 18-year-old kid? Like, oh my God.
I think that she can trust Justin, and I hope she can. But there's nothing saying that he's going to come out on the other side.
Yeah, he's 27 years old, boo. He's been locked up. He gonna come out and be like, woo, he gonna come out and be trying to get his swerve on. Like he ain't. This reminds me of that. Did y'all watch Love During Lockup the last season? What was that one girl that worked? She was a prison guard. I felt so bad for her. She was a prison guard, lost her job, got in legal trouble for the dude. Then when the dude got out of it was Love After Lockup. Then the dude got out of prison, came and moved in with her, and then it didn't work out at all. So she lost her job, she lost her career, everything for this hood booger that she moved in with her, and she was dressed like a pickle. Remember, she was dressed like the pickle. Y'all remember that? And then they were making fun of her, talking about it's a really big deal. I forgot her name. But she moved that dude in, and it didn't. They were talking about getting married, and it didn't even last like 6 months. Like that dude moved in with her, and he totally was sat on her couch and played video games all day, and that's it. Now we're going to Chelsea and Mikey. Chelsea is a girl that's hearing impaired. Oh, she late for work. At least Chelsea, I can say she the only one that ain't giving the dude no money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it wasn't love. It wasn't Love During Lockup. It was the same episode that they had Stan and Lisa on, and then they had Jeff and that old chick that was on there, and Jeff is back in prison. And yeah, I forgot her name, but yeah, she used to be a prison guard. Like she had rose up through the ranks and lost it all because of the dude that she met in prison, and she got in trouble too. She was on probation, like she went to jail because of that shit too. Like, it was just crazy. And then the dude moved into her, and he was just like, oh, we gonna get married, blah, blah, blah. She seemed like such a sweetheart, too. She seemed so sweet. Okay, now, so Chelsea's saying she got a text from Mikey's sister, Courtney. Mikey may have had a mini stroke. Oh no. How? Oh, she's saying how. So she's talking to her coworker and they're signing back and forth. Mikey may have had a mini stroke. So they took him to the hospital. It might be a little longer before I can hear from him. I don't know yet. And I said, she's saying, where? What happened? They said he doesn't have a good phone service or hotspots or whatever. How is it possible for him to have a stroke? That's what her friend's asking. She said, I don't know, that seems weird. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something right now. Okay, the friend is saying it seems weird that he had a stroke out of the blue. She said his phone is really bad service, so he can't call. So this is what's going on with them too. The friend says she don't believe it. I'm going to tell you something right now. I know at least 4 dudes in prison who've had strokes. One of my exes that was in prison, he's a young dude. He had a stroke. So I don't know. Yeah, you remember the dude, and yeah, he ended up going back to prison. That after all the shit that chick did for him, she lost her job and everything. That dude, he ended up going back to prison. Yeah, and he ended up he had a case of like domestic violence against her too. Like they got into it, and apparently he put his hands on her, and so all that blew up in her face, and nobody's really heard from her again. Like,
she's the one that shot up her grandmother's house. Oh man.
Okay, this dude, they coming up next with this other dude that wasn't on last week, and he's weird, and he just seems fake. So we'll see.
The reputation that his mom has, he's intimidating.
Okay, I'm so over Melissa. Melissa's just weird sauce to me. She's weird. She's weird. We're going to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Wow. This doesn't fit you. Come on. You want to wear that? Actually, wear that. Wear that. You think so? Yeah. I should like that. Get dressed. We're going to make you sexually attractive.
So Mark is 29, an entrepreneur. He's talking to somebody named Sincera, and she's 23, and she's in jail for armed robbery and burglary. Apparently, she tried to rob her grandma or something.
And I have multiple different lives. I'm a software engineer. I like to help produce music festivals. I like to fit 10-pound, 5-pound bag. It's really cool that you're for this goal because I don't know a lot of people that have done time like you. You can kind of give me.
Okay, so Mark has a friend named Jeremy. First of all, Mark is like the dude from last season where he was like the dude that was online, and he was talking to women online, and he was the real good looking, muscly bound good guy. He kind of gives me that kind of vibe, like somebody who wants to be on, because this dude does concerts and does venues, and he seems like he's really in the club scene. This is the type of fuckery I don't like from WeTV, because you can tell that this is fake, that this dude wants to be online. And all due respect to the other dude last season, he was a nice guy. I actually talked to him offline. I used to talk to him on Instagram all the time. We would DM each other. But again, I told him, I was like, you have an OnlyFans, you have another girl living with you. He was talking to chicks that were, you know, it was just weird. You know, and the same thing with this dude. He's 29. He's a nice looking dude. He obviously has something going on for him. Like, what the hell? Did I see your comment? Which comment? Which comment, Dustin?
Just know these people are coming out of their cells.
Hey, April, what's up? Yeah, this whole situation with Mike to me is fake. Like, I don't like this. This is fake to me. This just seems like some fuckery. This seems like fakery and fuckery to me. Let's see. I'm gonna tell you, I'm 21 minutes and 55 seconds into this. So apparently, Mike is online saying that he can't find women on a dating app, but he is going to go to a prison app to find women. None of this makes any damn sense. And then out of all the women that he picked Sincera or Sriracha. Look, fuck, I don't know her name. Okay, Sincera, whatever. I mean, Like, that's the person you pick out of all the women online. That's who you pick.
One of the first girls I started writing to, and she's a cute
She-
redhead with high testosterone. She's doing 11 years.
She's doing 11
I
years.
would never do something like that, but maybe she's the yin to my yang.
What? This wetv. What? What is happening? What the hell is happening? Out of all the females, out of all the prison females, out of all the females,
It looks really good. I like purple. That's like maybe my
you pick. Okay, well,
well, I'm really
that's what you pick.
so this is yeah, well,
You know what? I'm not trying to drag nobody. I'm not gonna do it. I said I'm sick. I have the flu right now. I said I'm trying to be nice and not be dragging folks. But out of all the females that Mike could have chose, he put Sensoria, whatever her name is, and she looked like my homeboy Kevin with a wig on. I ain't trying to, let me stop. I mean, out of all the females online, and then she shot up her grandmama's house and tried to rob her grandmama or some shit. That's the last person on earth I would think I would pick to really want to be with. Like, I'm done. Like, this is so fake. Like I said, what's the dude's last season? Love During Lockup. What's that dude? He was talking to that chick that's in prison, and she got out of prison, and then she did an interview on according to Amber's channel, and she was like, I barely even talked to that dude, and he was just trying to get on the show. This is the same thing. And he's like, I think you're super hot. Child, he need an Academy Award. Just good for you, brother. Academy Award winning performance on this one.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you knew this, but you're the first girl I've ever had a video visit with inside.
What is going? What is yes, April. This is just stupid. Like, you expected me to believe that this dude. Okay, like wetv. I mean, you expected me to believe that this man is, I can't find nobody. You work clubs, you work music events, you have friends, you have a social media presence online. Because if you look up this dude, he do. You live in Vegas, and you mean to tell me that this man, who is 20-something years old, 29 years old, can't find a female?
What are your thoughts about Mark?
You mean whatever his name, Mark, whatever, Mike, whatever, that he can't find nobody except in prison. And then the chick that he did pick in prison, she wasn't like some prison Barbie. She wasn't like some.
People go to prison because they habitually mess up. They did something big.
Yeah, people go to jail because
she's gonna work on to build and grow. This is a pointless conversation.
Exactly. This is a pointless conversation, friend. Like him being on the show is a pointless conversation, Jeremy. And then Melissa and her dumb ass. I just can't. Like, Melissa's like, she at the high school looking like a whole creeper, looking like one of them pedophiles that's hanging out the high school. She looking like a female R. Kelly. Like, soon she gonna be passing out chicken nuggets and sodas to the 17-year-old boys. Why is she at the high school? Why? Like, why is my big ass gonna be at the high school, my grown ass at the high school talking about this is where the seniors used to park and this is where the juniors used to park? Bitch, who cares? This is Louis' house in high school, and this is where his mom at. Girl, you look like a whole stalker. A whole stalker. You out here like a whole creeper. I'm outside your mama's house right now. Bitch.
I am at 32.
Are you for real?
That's his parents. I hope his parents don't still live there. Then she like, I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you.
Yeah, I think you should do that. I think it'd be crazy.
Why is she sending pictures of people's houses? I'm finna take a picture of this house you used to live at. That's how she talk. I'm finna take a picture. She from Jersey. I'm finna take a picture like a whole creeper. She climbing in your rooftop, snatching your people up. Hide your wife, hide your kid, hide your wife, hide your kid, and hide your husband, because Melissa is stalking everybody up in here, okay? Melissa's stalking everybody.
She's intimidating. She doesn't like any of his girlfriends.
I'm no wonder. I mean, Melissa's weird. She a straight weirdo. Donna like, hello? She probably like, which one? She talked to his mom. His mom was like, girlfriend. Let me see. Which one is you?
Oh gosh. You're not gonna believe where I am right now.
She like, oh God.
I'm at 32.
And then they don't even live there no more. That's her old house. She like, what are you doing in my old house? You crazy chick?
That I give you a call because he wants me to come to Georgia and visit him. And I'm hoping if I do that me and you will be able to like meet up and.
She calling them on to see if they can ride together or meet up to go visit him in Georgia. The mom is like, we'll see, huh?
I know, you definitely said you're tough, and
She said I am.
You'd like to come to Georgia.
hopefully as soon as possible.
I don't know. We'll see how Louis' mom Donna act. Like if she tough in a cool way or she tough like in a.
Okay.
She said we'll see. She told her we'll see.
Michael, why didn't you tell us? You know I'm hurt, right?
There could be a wedge that just got put between us.
She said we'll see. And then we're gonna come back to Justine and Michael. Melissa's weird. Melissa's straight weirdo to me. Like the way she act is off. There's something off about her. Ty, look at Ty, daddy. You better get your daughter. I wouldn't even claim Ty as my daughter. I'm sorry. I'd be like, girl, what is happening?
If this is the guy you're in love with.
Why you have all these other She got a whole vision board full of prison men. Girl, why? The dad's like, no. I don't understand it either, daddy.
Nobody's here to be happy for me that I'm marrying Patty.
No, I'm not gonna be happy for you when you got a vision board full of criminals. When your vision board look like a damn suspect lineup in the NYPD. No, we're not. I'm like, is this a suspect list or is this the dudes you talking to? I don't know which one. I don't know if it's a lineup or this who you fucking with. I don't know which one, Ty. You tell me. They look the same. They look like mugshots or these dudes you talking to. Because they all kind of look the same to me. I'm just saying. I mean, come on, Ty. That ain't a vision board. That's a lineup. Girl, that's a suspect list. Damn it.
Wait, what did you call them? Intrusive? I'm so glad you're homeschooled.
They both. Hell yeah, they both, April. They both. So Jessica's talking to her daughter.
Probably have the closest relationship you can get with a mother and daughter. She's my little ride or die. She's my sidekick. She's my little.
Oh, I feel like I want to sneeze, but it don't want to come out.
He's in the box, so I haven't been able to talk to him about anything. Phone calls and letters. No.
And he's in the hole or in the box, whatever you want to call it.
Chances you've taken.
Y'all have to excuse me, but
I promise I'm not gonna let you down. I got you 1,000%. I'm beyond ready to love you.
Hard out here being sick.
So when he gets out, is he gonna have parole?
No, he's not gonna be on. No, he's not. I don't know, like probation. Yeah, like no. He's like done. Like once he's out, like he.
Oh, she's saying once he out,
no halfway house.
he's not gonna no halfway house. He's not gonna be on parole. I know, me too, girl. I got so much stuff to do this weekend. I'm just
And he
like,
could worry about me. What would you do if, whenever he did get out and he went back in? Why would he screw up like all of this? Like, do you know how many times like people get out and like they have a home and somebody who loves them and
a lot. People get out of jail and they have a home and somebody that loves them and they have all that. It still mess up and go back to prison. And plans and all that.
He said when he gets out, he's got a home. Where is that?
She said, where's that?
Tennessee?
She like, wait, what?
I want to go to Tennessee.
So Jessica wants to move to Tennessee to be near him, and then you just gonna leave your daughter?
Me?
The daughter's like, I'm not moving.
I mean, you do homeschool, so it's not like you're like stuck in a high school. You can do school wherever you want.
The daughter's like, I'm
By
graduating.
the time I graduate, I'm gonna have a life started, and I want to start jumping into things. Like, did you ever ask Dustin about moving here?
Yeah.
Jackson? Okay.
Wow.
So I'm the one who told him, let's move to Tennessee with your family. It's because one, I feel like if he's getting out, he's gonna need support from me. He's very close to his mom, so that support group is gonna be there. You're saying his support group, but I feel like most of your support group is here.
Yeah.
Support group. Honestly, think about it. I don't talk to my sister, and I really don't talk to Mama. Have you thought about fixing any of that?
Right.
Absolutely.
Her daughter's like, have you talked about fixing any of that?
Close to my mom and sister. They live across the street from each other. So I would spend almost every day over there. But my sisters didn't approve of my life choices to have a relationship with Dustin. She looked up his complete past. I think from the time he was born, every wrongdoing he ever did, she brought.
Oh, I see the sister and the mom stop talking to her because they're like,
I am a little like irritated that with his family.
I'm irritated. Let me put it on pause. I'm irritated. I'm 34 minutes and 15 seconds in. I'm irritated with Jessica that she has a 17-year-old daughter. And like I said, my whole thing about these shows, whether they be Love After Lockup, Inmate, whatever it is, if your kids is grown and out the house, then you can do whatever you want to do. If you ain't got no kids, you can go and do whatever you want to do. But when you have children that live with you or depend upon you or they're young, then I do not approve of people dragging their kids. She want to uproot her and her daughter to move from Florida to Tennessee because his family support is there, but then also his friends is there. Also, his lifestyle is probably there. So as to why he wouldn't want to come to Jacksonville, Florida to move with her, I think that would be a better option. That's what her daughter's telling her. And then, she wants to know. And the daughter, to me, seems like she has more of an agency and a maturity about herself than her own damn mama. Okay? Her daughter is real talking. Her daughter's like, what her daughter was saying, well, don't you need to fix a relationship with your sister and your mom? Well, what about me? Nobody's asked me what I wanted to do. I'm trying to have my whole life. And I guess the daughter wants to go to college and live a life. But really, in essence, yes, her daughter's speaking the truth because you're choosing this man over your kids. And there are many things in this world that I've done that I've regretted. But I will never choose no man over my children. Never, 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 never. My kids didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask to be born. And they're my responsibility. Until my kids are on their own and of age and they out doing their own thing, then I feel like, I can truly, truly go out there and just, if I wild out if I want to, be a hermit if I want to, sit up here with kitty if I want to. I mean, that's how I feel. It is sad, April, when the kids have more sense than these people doing. We talking more truth than the grown folks who are 40-something years old. You 44 years old. You've been married twice. You were married 15 years and the second marriage ended in 9 months. You would think after a while that you would understand that, okay, I can't be dragging my kid here and there. And it's a conversation you should have been having with your daughter. She been talking to a dude in jail for 5 months and you talking about moving to another state?
It seems like she's kind of going a little fast with it.
Yeah, for a dude that you, I don't even know if she's even visited the dude. I think she ain't even allowed. Yeah, she's the one with the Department of Corrections won't even let her visit the dude in jail. So for some dude you've seen once or twice, and then like, well, I'm in love with this person. Again, I keep asking, what are y'all in love with? The letters that they write? Shit, if that's all it takes for somebody to fall in love with me, is I gotta just lay down some real good game. Hell, I'm a writer. Okay, I went to school for journalism. I can write really good. If that's all it takes, then I'm like, damn, let me go write some dude that got some money and he send me some money and willing to move half across the country for me. That's all it takes. I just gotta lay down my pen game on him. Is that what's happening these days? You just gotta lay a good pen game on them. I mean, damn, like, really, is that all it takes? You just write some good letters, and then you willing to move all the way. You willing to move all the way here to be with your girl Kiki because I write some nice letters? Child, I've never heard something more absurd in my life. I'm like, dang, that don't make no sense. I'm like, I just, like I said, I wish to God it was so easy for a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be getting mad watching these shows too, because I'm like, the things I've had to do in relationships, the things I had to do when just dating someone and meeting someone and talking to someone, and the things that you have to discover about each other, and the things that you have to do to get somebody just to go out on a fucking date with you. And these people are willing to dump their kids, dump their mama, dump their pets, and move halfway across the country for some person in prison that they barely even know, that you done video chat with and you written letters and emails to. And I'm just like, do you know how hard it is to find somebody these days? You know how hard it is? You know how many single people are out here looking for people? A lot. Normal people with jobs, people who ain't never been in prison, people who are responsible adults, level-headed people who are nice looking people who are average looking people. Just I know all kinds of people, male and female, black, white, whatever, who are out here single, who are just looking for someone to love them and to care for them and treat them good and give them a chance. You got these people in prison, like writing multiple people, talking to multiple people, and don't tell me that they not, because they are. And then it's not like you would, unless somebody's snitch on them, it's not like you would ever know that they're talking to 6 or 7 different people in jail. But most of the time they are. So yeah, I don't know if I'm with you, April. I don't know if these people just want to be on TV. They just want to be famous, or some of these people really sincere.
Are you free? I can do that. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay. Get myself together.
Sorry, y'all.
Okay, Dante.
Now she Ty is doing too much. Now she got the stuffed animals in her bed, and she's named each of them after each one of the dudes that she's with. And God knows the kind of nasty things she's doing those stuffed animals at night. So Ty's gonna go see her cousin. I guess her cousin is a singer or a rapper. They kind of got the same kind of hair. It's kind of cute. Oh, I'm starting to get hot, y'all. I'm starting to feel a little warm. I don't know, my fever kicking in. Yeah, these people just, I don't know if they would just want to be on TV. They want to be famous and get paid. I know they get paid. So Ty is showing her cousin her ring.
We got engaged. Howdy gave you that ring. Yeah.
And she said, Howdy gave you that ring. She like, oh Jesus. Look at her face is like.
I want and I desire and I deserve that head of my
Yeah, I'm just saying, what she doing with them stuffed animals at night? I'm just saying, them stuffed animals ain't safe. Hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your stuffed animals. That hurt.
But girl, he did not mention your name. He actually mentioned a girl named Boston.
So the cousin's telling him that he mentioned a girl named Boston. He didn't mention her name.
He's engaged to me.
Like, girl, he engaged to you in
I was
Boston.
looking for dresses yesterday.
Girl, you better stop looking for
Well, he
dresses.
got y'all both doing the same thing.
Boston out there looking for dresses too, child. Boston like, girl, I'm looking for dresses too.
I'm like, he done bought this month. I'm trying to calm my nerves, but just the thought that he could be two-timing me like this.
It might be Ty versus Boston part 2. Round ding ding rematch.
Loose lip, thick shit. So I'm the dummy.
Yeah, this reminds me of 90 Day Fiance. I agree. It's crazy. You know, 90 Day Fiance is so like scripted and not real anymore. Like, it's just so, you know, some of it is real, but a lot of it is just over the top. You're just like, okay.
Dummy for letting him.
Okay, she mad now.
He finessed the you love me and you have an intention on being my husband, my king. But you got the same. What is this? You're not polygamous, dude. Like,
she said, "You're not a polygamous dude."
What was your plan? Get me to the altar and then say, you know what? I changed my mind.
No, I think Hottie just wants to be engaged to both of them. If any of this is to believe, I don't believe none of this. I believe all this is script and fake and set up.
Like that was his purpose in life. So
it's not like Hottie got anything else to do while he's in prison for how long? Yeah, they need to stop with this mess. Like this Ty Hottie thing. He's
taking what he can get.
This is so scripted. It's so fake.
Put money on his books and take care of his family. Then that's what he's gonna take full advantage of.
Yeah, like he's in prison. Like I said, isn't Hottie supposed to be in prison for like the next 10 years or some shit? It's not like he getting out next week. Ty says she want answers. Jesus Christ, help us all. So back to Justine and Mike. He's telling them they get married. And his sister's like, wait a minute. He said he didn't want to tell anybody. Why would you not want to tell anybody that you're getting married? Unless it was going to cause some bad feelings. Oh, the sister's crying. Well, no, why is she crying? I like, Ty up there crying in her black dress. I like her black dress. Just if the dress wasn't for her, it's terrible. That dress was ill-fitting.
Just give me a second, please.
Oh no, not a mom is upset. The mom is like, I need to go to the bathroom after this one.
Oh, the second cat, he has to go to It's uncomfortable. A little bit sad because Michael always talked to me, so I don't know.
Oh, the mom is upset because she's saying that her son always talks to her.
That people on your side knew about it, and then people on his side didn't.
No.
Honesty is so important.
Yeah.
I don't want us to build a relationship where we're not honest with each other.
Right.
You didn't have to tell every single person in my family.
He could have told a few people.
Me, my mom, and at least
He at least could have told his mama that he wanted to get married. He could at least told her.
What do you think of the whole thing?
I would have preferred her to wait. They've never seen each other or been together outside of the prison.
Yeah, they've never seen each other. People change when they get outside of prison.
Like, I told him before, like, let me know. I don't want you to have, like, a bad taste in your mouth about me. Like, that's just not.
It's a funeral, not a wedding. I like the black dress. If I would get married, it'd be in a black dress or a red dress. It wouldn't be a white one. That's just me, though.
Just being completely upfront and honest, there could be, a wedge that just got put between us.
Yeah, he should have just been upfront with his family that he wanted to marry.
I would literally just be devastated if this was something that I did myself.
I just would have saved a lot of tears
Yeah, they could have saved all that drama if they would have just been honest about her wanting to get married. But anyway, so that's Love After Lockup. Season 2, episode 2. Thank everybody that showed up watch. What I would like to say about this episode, it was interesting. Apparently, they have so many people on this show that they have to skip people, and I don't really like that. Where you go whole episodes and you don't see certain people. You mean figure? It is a funeral. Her and Ty getting married would be a funeral. I don't like the fact that they skip around with some of the couples. I don't really like that. Like they'll be on certain episodes and something because it always gets to the point where at least 2 or 3 couples just seem like they get left out, or they just the way it ends or just end abruptly, and you're like, okay, what just happened? So either they need to do more episodes on these seasons, or they need to cut back how many couples that they have, because I just feel like I just feel like sometimes, like I know with the last season, it just seemed abrupt that some of the couples just kind of ended. So hopefully this season won't be like that. I don't know how many episodes are in this season, but I just kind of feel like with so many couples, they kind of rush through it. And I don't like that. So I can say that. But this episode, it was good. Like I said, I think the whole Mark and Sincerely, Sharaka, whatever her name is, I think that is just fake as hell. There's nothing, nobody can convince me that Mark is on the show because he's trying to find somebody in prison to date. You can't convince me of that. He lives in Las Vegas. I'm sure he's around gorgeous women all the time at clubs and events and all the stuff that he does online. You can't tell me that Mark can't find no woman. Okay, you okay. He need an Academy Award for that acting. And then out of everybody he picked the chick with the wildest ass charges, where she was home invasion robbery, like she shot up her grandmother's house. So out of everybody you picked the chick that is the most homely looking, and you picked the chick. I mean, I ain't trying, no cap, no shade. I'm not trying to, go at nobody for their looks, but out of all the women on this prison site, you choose the most basic looking one. You choose the one with the most wilded out charges. And then you probably pick somebody that I don't know how long she's gonna be in there. They didn't say that, I don't think, but you pick somebody that's probably gonna be in there for a hot minute. So that just seems fake. And then Ty and the hottie situation, that just seems set up. That just seems fake. So I mean, it's entertaining. Is it real? No, I don't think it's real. The other people, I think, are more, basis in reality. Regarding Chelsea, her dude, about him having a stroke, and her friends think it's a setup. He could have had a stroke. Like I said, I know a bunch of people that in jail had a stroke. I don't know what's up with that, but I do know guys who actually went to jail, and they, I know a dude that went to jail, and he had a palsy. He had some kind of palsy while he was in prison. I don't know. It's because of all the narcotics he used to take, and then him not taking them anymore. I don't know what the situation, but he had like Bell's palsy or something like that. But I know other dudes that had strokes. You don't have to be old to have a stroke. But she thought it was kind of weird, and I think it's kind of weird. I said in the last episode that Chelsea tried to request visitation, and for some reason she wasn't approved or allowed, and there was no reason why. She's never worked in the prison system before. She doesn't have a criminal record, so I don't understand as to why she didn't get approved to see the Mikey, the guy that she's talking to. I didn't understand that either. So now it's saying that he had a stroke or something. And then I'm thinking to myself, have they actually really video chatted? Because I don't think they really said that in the first episode, so maybe they haven't video chat. Maybe they've just sent pictures back and forth. Maybe he sent her videos, but they haven't video chatted live. I don't know. I need to know more, because it was suspicious, like I said, from the get-go, that she couldn't visit him. I said, well, that's weird. Like, why wouldn't she be able to, like, it didn't go through or something? I was like, okay, that's strange. Because, yeah, Bell's palsy, yes. Yeah, one of my exes had that while he was in prison. So it happens, but I don't know. It was just weird that she's not able to visit. She hasn't been able to visit him. I've never known any of them turn away any kind of visitation. Not unless somebody has a previous criminal history, or they used to work for the Department of Corrections or something like that. But the reason she gave last episode was I was just kind of like, huh, what? And so I don't know, maybe he really is catfishing her, y'all. I don't know. He may be sending videos and pics. It may be a whole nother guy, and it may not even be him. Shit, is he even real? I mean, she ain't sent him no money, so she ain't really losing too much of anything besides like her dignity and her time and her effort and her heart. But she, so it's not like he's scamming her for some money. So I don't know. Maybe he don't really look like that, because he's this big muscle bound guy, and I don't know. Is that really what he looked like? Maybe that's one of his cellies or something. I don't know. Maybe he don't really even look. Maybe that's the cellmate that he like, hey, pretend you me, and I'll write her these. I don't know. People in prison do a lot of things, strange ass shit to pass the time. They scam a lot of people in a lot of different ways, and sometimes it's not about money and what you putting on their book. So I don't know. We shall see. Regarding Melissa and her situation with Louis and calling the mom and trying to get the mom, I don't know. I don't know if Melissa just likes making a fool of herself on national TV. I don't know what it is. But Melissa, after watching this, I'd be embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed if I was sister or friend with Melissa. I'd be really embarrassed because I'd be like, that people like, that's your sister. I'd be like, hell no, that ain't her. I don't know who that. I don't know, man. That's your sister. No, and your friend. Oh yeah, I hope I get to feeling better too. Jesus Christ, like my chest is burning. But Melissa, I wouldn't even claim her. Like I wouldn't even claim her on my tax forms because she just acts so childish. So I don't know. Anyway, good night, April. Thank you for joining. Thank you for everybody who's coming here to join. Make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate that. Everybody's going to be watching on the rewatch. I appreciate it. But like I was saying, Melissa, she's just weird to me. Like there's just something real weird about her. And then the other chick, I forgot her name already. She's the one that want to move to Tennessee and tell her daughter, well, you homeschooling, you can move for some dude. You talk some 27-year-old dude that look like a total hood booger. Nah, girl, you trying to move to Tennessee and you a nurse to go take care of a 27-year-old ex-convict when he get out of jail? He look like a straight hood booger. Like I don't even know what caught her eye about this dude. I'm like, okay, he all right looking, but he ain't like, ooh, God, let me uproot my whole life. And she ain't visited this dude either. Cause the Department of Corrections won't approve her visitation. So she ain't never even seen this dude in person. Like, how can you, I don't know, how can you fall in love with somebody through video chats and letters? I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all help me understand. Cause I just don't get it. I mean, when I was younger, I could see me falling for something like that when I was young and naive and 18, 19 years old. But 40-some years old, I'm gonna fall in love with something that I'm somebody writing in a letter or an email or a 5-minute video or a 10-minute video, however long they get video chat. No, boo. You loving what? Again, I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. To me, love is an action. Love is something that you do. It's something that you experience. It's something that a person is with you through the ups and the downs and the goods and the bad. Love is not, ooh, Kiki, you so pretty. Ooh, Kiki, you so wonderful. Ooh, Kiki, thank you for being there. Ooh, Kiki. Love is not platitudes. I can anybody can throw that. It don't cost nothing for me to be like, ooh, daddy, you so fine. Ooh, daddy, you so wonderful. Ooh, daddy, you so intelligent and handsome. That costs nothing. That's not doing anything. I'm not sacrificing anything to gas somebody up. That takes no effort for me to gas somebody out and write somebody a letter or talk to them on the phone and be all sweet to them. That takes no effort. Well, you know what takes effort? Being there for somebody, as in my case, when you're sick. That's love. I'm coughing, I'm sneezing. Baby, what you need? You want me to come take care of you? I'll come bring you some medicine. I'll come bring you something to eat. I'll keep you company. That's love to me. When you're not feeling good, when you got a headscarf on, when your breath smells like a dragon, when you're sweating like a pig because you're sick. Because I'm sweating like a pig over here, y'all. Like I'm sweating. I normally don't sweat, but I'm sweating over here like a pig. When you sick. When something's going on in your life and you're like, oh my God, like my car's not working. Oh my God, my vacuum cleaner blew up. oh my God, my AC went out. Okay, baby, I'll bring you a fan. To me, that is love. Having compassion and care and caring about somebody is not just words. It's actually being there for that person. Is I'm stranded and stuck somewhere. Could you come help me? I'm really struggling with something. Whether sometimes you just need somebody to talk to, emotionally, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling bad about myself, or things are going on in my life with my family or my friends or my kids, and I don't know how to handle it. And I'm feeling depressed. I'm feeling sad. I need, I need somebody just to talk to. That's love. Or when you're having a good day, or you're excited about something, you got that new job, you got that promotion, some good happened with your children, and then the first person you want to tell about is your partner, and they're excited and you're excited. You both are excited together. To me, that's love. That it's not money, it's not words, it's not gifts. I mean, that's all nice, good. I like a good gift, But I love good gifts and I love money. Don't get me wrong. I will take gifts. But to me, love is about, for me, I know particularly for me, especially, it's about somebody being there. I don't need any man's money. I don't want to support no man either. I don't break bread with nobody. But I don't need no dude to buy me a car. I have cars. I don't need nobody to pay my bills. I pay all my bills just fine. I don't need no man to buy me expensive purses and expensive jewelry. I'm not a materialistic person. I don't wear Gucci and Prada and designer stuff. I'm a simple kind of girl. So I like simple things. I like gestures from the heart. I like thoughtfulness. I like somebody to be mindful and really listen to what I'm going through, and to be able to act on it without me having to beg or ask or plead. That's what I like, because that's the kind of person I am. If you tell me that you're going through something, I'm like, okay, stop the presses. How can I help? I always want to help. And so to me, if I care about you and I love you, I always want to help to make your life better. I want somebody in my life that's going to make my life better. Not the same. God knows, not worse. Better. Not here. Like, okay, I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing me, and then they doing them, and we doing me, and we just doing each other. That's doing the same. It's like, if I'm doing me and I'm still doing me, and then you're around and you're doing you, and we're doing our things separately. So why are you in my life? Like, you're not trying to elevate. We're not coming together and trying to go to a higher level, So to me, a relationship is about you and this other person bringing both of y'all talents or whatever y'all have together, and then making your lives better. It's support system. It goes a long way. I'm hopefully get to feeling better. But yeah, it's a support system. And, I haven't really had that since I was married. And that, and I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus, but I need something to drink. I really need some alcohol, but I'm not drinking alcohol right now because I heard that alcohol lowers your immune system. So even though how much I got some drink in the closet, but I heard that alcohol lowers your immune system. And my immune system is trash enough. I'm glad you guys are here. I mean, like I said, it's been rough. Like I said, I'm sick now. I have a man now. And here I am sick with my cat. Just me and Kitty. Me and Kitty and y'all. That's it. That's what I got. That's what I got. Y'all, the cat. My other cat is downstairs being bad. My kids are asleep. My mama's asleep. That's just what I have. People are like, where's your man at? Again, here. Again, there's a relationship where they're gonna bring you down, they're gonna bring you up, or you just gonna be right here. So I'm gonna real talk y'all right now. Y'all, need I say more about my relationship? This is it right here. You do you, I do me. Let me stop, y'all, before I hurt somebody's feelings when I tell too much. But I think ideally your relationship be, I'm sick, I do need help with certain things. Like there's things that my kids are supposed to do that apparently I have to get it together and go do. You know, like trick or treating. My kids want to go trick or treating. Okay, well, I'm sick. You know. So ideally, you have a partner who is going to be like, you need my help? Do you need me to be there? I'll take them. What else do you need? That's what a real partnership was supposed to be like. That's what a real partnership is supposed to be like. Anyway, so I'm being messy to I'm sick. I'm be messy tonight. I'm sorry. And like I said, it's gonna hurt some people's feelings or not. I don't care. But that's just the honest to God truth. Like I shouldn't be sitting here sweating by myself. I just don't really feel like it. So, but I got my cough syrup, so I'm gonna sit here with my cough syrup and sweat. But ideally, that's not the kind of relationship that a person should have. And I hope, dear viewers, if you're watching this, whether you be male or female, whether you're in this country or another country, whether you're black, white, old, young, or whatever, my wish to you, for all of you, is to find someone who is loving, who is kind, who is there for you, who, if you get sick or if you get hurt or if your kids are sick and your kids are hurt, that sending a text message is not going to be okay. That's not going to be the end all be all of everything. That this person would actually have some concern and love and care for you enough to be like, babe, I'm going to come over. Babe, do you need me to cook you a meal? Do you need me to bring you some food? Are you okay? Especially if you have children. And even though you may not have children with that person, even though you may not have children with the person, that they would have concern and care enough to, you know, they may not want to get sick, but they want to slide some food underneath the motherfucking door. You know, just slide, baby, just slide some shit underneath the door. Just knock on the door and be like, baby, here you go. I know you ain't feeling good, but I'll stop by in the morning before I go to work. You know, even though I work, you know, right over here, I'm going to stop by at 4 o'clock in the morning and knock on your door and leave you some breakfast at the front of the door. Because you know what? That's what a real man does. But I've said too much. I digress. I'm sick for a long time, Dustin. I can help from a distance, girl. I promise you, April, you can help 10 times more than what some other people who live an hour away. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now. I'm usually sick for a long time. I'm usually sick for weeks. Like I said, I'm sick. My whole household is sick right now, and so I'm having to kind of like fend for myself. But good night, April. I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate you, April. I appreciate Dustin, you being here. Yeah, it's being sick sucks. And again, like I said, part of being in a relationship is doing. Part of being in a relationship is not video chatting, texting, and talking. Being a relationship means that sometimes you have to take action. But some people don't see it that way. And I'm telling people over and over again, you have to let me real talk y'all right now, because I like I said, I've been married, I've been widowed, I've been engaged 6 or 7 times in my life. I've had many relationships, obviously, that did not work out for various reasons or did work out for various reasons. There are two things. There's nothing worse than being in a relationship and feeling lonely. That is the worst feeling on the planet, is being in a relationship with somebody and you feel lonely. I don't wish that on anybody. I've been there. There's nothing worse than being in a relationship with somebody where you don't feel cared for. I've been there. There's nothing worse than being in a relationship where you have a lot of love and a lot of things to give, but you can't give all of that because the other person is not giving that. I've been there too. Another factor is to be in a relationship where you can't be who you are fully because you know it's not going to be appreciated. I've been there too. All of that sucks. All of that sucks. But you really have to get to know a person first before you jump into marriage, jump into relationships. A lot of these shows, these people are so quick to get married, and you don't even know the person's not even out of jail. Like, they're not even out of jail. You don't know how that person's going to act. And you can't control another person. You can't force somebody to love you. You can't force somebody to treat you the way that you think you should be treated. And you shouldn't have to. If somebody's not treating you the way you want to be treated, then it's best for you to go to greener pastures. If somebody is not living up to a level of treatment that you feel like you have, and they're like, well, no, you're too demanding, you're too picky, and I can't do this and I can't do that. Okay, well, if you can't do this and you can't do that, or won't do this and won't do that, or you feel like it's not important to you, well, then you need to leave that person and go find somebody who you are important to. That's the best lesson I can pass on to my children. It's the best lesson I can pass on to anybody out there. It's just that you have a right to be loved in the way that you feel like you should be loved. And don't have other people trying to dumb you down or being like, well, that's ridiculous. Or, well, nobody asked for that. Who cares? I'm asking for that. I don't care about what other people are doing. I'm wanting that. I don't care what other people want. When you figure out in your mind what you want in a partner and what you want in a relationship, don't let other people, whether they be the other person you're dating, friends, family, whoever, try to deter you and be like, oh, you're too picky. Oh, you want too much. You should be picky. You should want. Because if somebody's gonna take up your time and your energy, that's something that's important. If somebody's gonna take your heart, that's something important. So you should get what you want. Yeah, you have to compromise. Yeah, a person is not going to be everything that you want. But when you start compromising more than what you're getting, then that's not good. I agree with compromising. People, nobody's perfect. But there should be some kind of foundation of understanding and a foundation of what you want and what you need that shouldn't be compromised. Because if you compromise on everything, you'll just end up with nothing. I'm telling you, I've settled, I've compromised, I've made excuses, I've done it all, and like I said, I've dated dudes who've been incarcerated. Not like this where I met them online or through friends. No, I knew them before they went to jail, or I knew them after they got out of jail. I haven't dated anyone while in jail, but I know, it's not really any different than dating anybody else, but it can be a little bit more challenging, especially with them trying to get back on their feet and them having a prison record. That's hard for them. And then the rate of reincarceration is high. Like, it's really high. Once you go in prison, and the longer you're there, the more of a chance that you're going to get out and turn around and go back. And the more times you've been to jail, the more times there's more of a higher chance of you going right back. So that's a real thing. But being in love is hard, period. Dating an inmate or not, but dating inmates even harder. There's a lot of pitfalls and challenges to that. And if you're willing to deal and put up with that, then hey, that's on you. It's your life to live. But should you have to put up with that? No, not really. No, you don't have to. Oh God. Y'all, I'm just ugh. But yeah, I'm just real talking y'all tonight, But just real talking, I feel a lot of things tonight. Like I feel a lot of things tonight. Like I said, especially with time when I get vulnerable. Most of the time, I got a lot of bravado, a lot of swag, like, and whatever. I'm independent. I'm an independent Black woman, and I don't need nobody. And I'm gonna do my own thing. Yup. Like I can be all that all day, but then sometimes I'm like a little baby. I'm just kind of like, times like this when I feel like a baby, and I just feel like I just feel I don't like being sick. and I don't like being vulnerable. And then when I'm sick, I feel vulnerable. You know, that's like everybody else do. You feel sick and you feel weak and you feel vulnerable. And sometimes you just have a feeling that you want to be babied. You know, y'all, I know men get that feeling, women get that feeling. We all get that feeling where we just have a need that I just need a hug. I just need a cuddle. I just needed somebody to make me some soup and sit next to me. And it's not nothing physical or sexual or anything like that. You know, I just need to lean up against somebody and just, you know, that you just be nurtured, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. As to whether I'm gonna get it or not, no. I feel like I want that. Am I gonna get it? Hell no. But you know, a girl can dream. You know, I mean, I just think about those days when I did have that. When I did have a husband that I could get sick and you know, he would take care of me and take my temperature and make sure I was okay. And, you know, I do miss those days. I do. I do. But I tell everybody that, you know, find somebody like that. Just find somebody like that. Uh, it's the thing I miss the most about being married. It's just the level of love and the level of partnership that is lacking, and backup, and knowing that I have another person to rely upon, you know. uh, but yeah, so it's what I wish I had. So it's I don't think I'll ever have it again. Like, to be honest with you guys, you know, when it comes to relationship thing, you know, I'm not mad at people for the choices that they make. Oh, you say Dustin says he knows how I feel. Um, yeah, it's just I don't know. Oh my god, I got honey all over my bed. Yeah, I got honey all over my sheets. Ew. Yuck. I gotta change my sheet. But I just, you know, just like I said, feeling vulnerable is not my idea of fun. And being sick is not my idea of fun. It just really makes me face my mortality even more, about how like mortal I am. And so I don't know. I don't know. I've given up hope on all of that. So I just try to help other people. You know, I try to give advice, throw my words of pearls of wisdom to the next generation. Cause my time is over. You know, I feel like my time is over. I'm old, y'all. I'm old as fuck. I'm be on 90 Day Fiance. Go out there and find me some young dude. But I won't be one of these crazy Americans. I'll be sweet and nice. I won't be like banging on someone's door talking about, you know, oh my God, you know, I won't be all like that. I won't be like Angela, be like the annoying American, you know. I ain't about that. I ain't about that life. But yeah, I just feel like I just want to lean a little bit. So anyway, I think everybody who been here, I appreciate y'all. I've been on here for like an hour and 40 minutes. That's enough for me. I'm gonna take my cough syrup. I'm gonna take my cough syrup, and I'm gonna go my ass to sleep. Hopefully, I hope I can get up in the morning and make it to my daughter's award ceremony in the morning. I don't make no guarantees. I don't want to infect any other people. I'm not an irresponsible idiot. I'm very responsible, and so if I do, I will wear a mask. I said I'll wear a whole thing looking like 8 Mile, but I don't want to get anybody sick. Stand way in the back, but I'll see if I feel good enough to go to my daughter's thing. It's supposed to be cold here in the morning, so maybe I shouldn't get out at all. It's going to be like 44 degrees in the morning. So I don't know. I don't know if me getting out is even good for me to even try to get out. But if I keep feeling bad, then I'm gonna take my ass to urgent care. But I'll come back with another video. I don't know when yet. Anyway, House of the Dragon has ended. So I don't know. I might do a Tales of the Jedi. Me and my son are watching Tales of the Jedi. I might do that. I might do. I'll come up with a Black Adam review. Some other reviews, other movies I've seen. But again, like I said, it's just so hard with me being sick, and me just my whole body is hurting like really, really bad. So y'all. So sorry I'm kind of all over the place this stream, but I'm on cough syrup. Y'all don't judge me. But anyway, thanks everybody for showing up. April, Dustin, and everybody else, the other silent ones who came in here and came in and came out and not say anything, and everybody's watching this on the replay. So good night, everybody. I'm gonna try to get some rest. But anyway, good night, y'all. Y'all have a good day. And make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe. Bye.